don't even know where to start. I am 63 pages in. Page 63. And I'm screaming. I'm crying, I'm throwing up, my stomach hurts in a good way. And I need my book tabs that I ordered to come in so I can tab this section, because what? Oh my gosh! Julian mentioned in this book, and another character, 3 characters from the MPU so far. I am sat. I think I want to finish this book today so bad. Today or tomorrow. I'm halfway through. Yeah, almost halfway through. And I'm loving it. Currently, page 215. My heart is being ripped out of my chest right now. So many different ways. I'm like, my heart is in like 4 different directions. I love this man, but my heart hurts so bad. 215, you know. It's not even 215. 214? 214? This whole book is hurting my chest. I'm gonna have heart palpitations, honestly. It's currently 5:45 in the morning, and I just got up like 45 minutes ago because I couldn't sleep because my cats were going insane, per usual. Yay. But I've decided that I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna edit, and I'm gonna read my book and do all the things that I need to do. So let's go do that. I'm so tired. I need some coffee so bad. Yeah, or tea. Maybe tea. I'm kind of in the mood for tea. We'll see what we make. Let's talk about the conditions of will. I finished this probably close to a week ago. She's got a couple tabs in there. 5 stars. 5 star. Oh my god, I just realized I'm filming My dishwasher is going. That's definitely not going to sound good when I'm editing this back. Well, now it's like, this is like what they don't tell you about when you start a YouTube channel is how long it's going to take to set up your filming station. I don't like the lighting over here. But we're talking about the conditions of will. All I have to say is Jessa Hastings. Hello. So this book follows, this is Jessa Hastings, the author of Magnolia Parks. This book follows Georgia Carter, who grew up in the deep South in, I think it was South Carolina. And then some stuff happened to her and she got sent away to go live in London, which it's intertwined with the Magnolia Park series, but like not really. You don't have to read the Magnolia Park series. I definitely recommend reading it before this because you get little sneak peeks of the characters and it means so much when you read this book if you've already read Magnolia Parks. But anyways, it's set in the same like universe as Magnolia Park, so that's important to keep in mind. So then she comes back because, this is not a spoiler, but her funeral, or her father is having a funeral, he's passed away, and a bunch of stuff goes down. She meets this guy and immediately is like, oh my god, he's so hot, and it's her brother's AA sponsor, but her brother is also gay, and this is also not a spoiler, has a crush on his AA sponsor. So she like kind of falls for this man. All of this is in here, so I'm not spoiling anything, I promise, because if you watch my 6-star read video, I had to keep cutting out parts because I kept spoiling books by accident, so I'm really good at that. But yeah, I think it's best to go into this book pretty blind, honestly. I loved this book. The writing was phenomenal, the characters are tangible, phenomenal, amazing, breathtaking. If you've read a Jessa Hastings book before, you know what it's going to be like going into this. They are just incredible. I need to find my quotes from this video. If you see the vlog and see me crying, I definitely cried 3 times that I didn't record them all. Let me find a quote. Okay, we're going to Goodreads. Okay, I got the book. Why are people rating this book 4.5 stars? How is this not a 6-star read for you? Are we serious right now? Even Sarah Caroli? What? No! Queen! It's so good. I'm gonna just read you a couple. Drinking him in again because he sort of demands it. He's that kind of beautiful. For real, tell him, girl. I thought this was really a good sentence because I know what this is kind of like to have like a relationship with a parent that's not conventional and not, okay, kitty cat, you're gonna make my camera fall over because it's bouncing on a blanket right now. It's not a conventional relationship with your parent, so I understood this quote and it meant a lot to me, but I don't like my mom. I never really have, not for a long time, and you'll get it eventually, which, trust, we got it. It sounds callous to say it now out of context, but context is everything. I love her, sure, an abstract love that stems from a place sadder and deeper and more desperate for acceptance than I care to acknowledge exists within me, but I don't particularly like her. Georgia, something that's important to note is Georgia is like a psychology student, but she's like really, really smart, and not only that, but she's like she's either getting her master's or her doctorate at the current time, and she's really good at reading people's faces, and she knows like basically what they're thinking by how their face looks and their micro expressions that they're giving, and she like clocks them in this book, which is really cool to watch and learn about. It reminds me a lot of Daisy Hates with how smart she is and everything. I am a Daisy girl through and through, so this was like important to me. I love this book. I would definitely give it a 5 stars. Maybe even a 6 stars. To me, this book was 6-star, but hey, I don't know. But yeah, definitely read it, and I'll share more thoughts when I've actually digested what I want to say. This was just kind of like
a random sit down I need to talk because I haven't filmed anything other than me crying and me freaking out.
Let's talk about the conditions of will very quickly. I kind of already explained what the premise of this whole book is, but I just wanted to touch on the fact that this is a 5-star read and that it is incredible and I recommend it. And I'm not usually a romance girl, but I will literally read anything that Miss Jessica Hastings puts in front of me. I haven't read Never yet, but that's soon to come next. That book really impacted me, and now that I've had several days to marinate in it, I wanted to talk about my thoughts with it in comparison to Magnolia Parks, which I'm rereading right now. It is the same level of bingeable. It is the same level of like having amazing characters. Okay, sorry, camera change, but I didn't like how like low it was. It has the same bingeableness, the same characters that are amazing in it. This book for me was what I wish every single romance was like, because it's deep. There's not just the plot of romance going on. There's things underneath it that are like so impactful. This book was so real and it felt very authentic and like it came from a very special place in Jess's heart. And it wasn't just, oh, I have a random idea for 2 characters, let's just pump one out. Everything she writes feels like homemade. I know that's like weird because obviously writers write their own stories, but it feels like your mom baked like homemade cookies for you instead of like going to the store and like buying ones from the store. That's like the only way I know how to describe it, is it just feels like it was made especially for me. And the content of this book, definitely look up trigger warnings for it if you need to. The contents of this book, I cried so many times. I felt so deeply for these characters so many times, and just the way that the writing was, it was so beautiful while being so unpretentious that I devoured the whole book in just a few sittings. Like, I've been thinking about it. It's put me in a book slump. I've had to go and I'm rereading Magnolia Parks right now because I missed the characters so much after reading this. I just cannot even like begin to explain my love for this book and how it impacts my life when Jessa writes. I feel like I'm being so dramatic right now. I really do. But Jessa Hastings is like my favorite author, I think. Genuinely. Like, I think she's taken the cake for like my most favorite author. She just writes the most lovable characters that are like, you hate them for a little bit and then you love them, and they just go like back and forth, and it literally feels like they're playing tug of war with your heart, and they're not real and they feel real. So that's kind of how I feel about the conditions of will. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. If you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and there will be many more videos in the future. Thank you for watching this short little vlog. Bye!